Hello everyone, I'm VirageQuit, and welcome to Let's Play Captain Skyhawk. This is a game that came out in 1990 for the NES. It was published by Milton Bradley, developed by Rare, and I guess licensed by Nintendo for use on the Nintendo Entertainment System. So, this being a really late game in the NES's life cycle, I mean, you can only expect good things from it. I mean, just by looking at it, you can tell the game has really good graphics for the NES. You got this like pseudo 3D isometric display going on, and just the sprite and animation of the plane in general is really good. I'm going to try to talk as much as I can for this game. It does require a bit of concentration. And I'm probably going to die, guaranteed, in this game. But I guess that just comes with the territory. It's hard enough for me to play this game without talking while playing it, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, yeah, this is Captain Skyhawk, as I've already said. This is definitely one of my favorite games for the NES. I'm a bit biased because it is a game that I grew up on and played a lot as I was little. I think I've told this story before, like in that one Super Mario Bros. Video that I have. For the longest time, like, we had the NES hooked up to this TV in our van, and like, so the only time I ever got to play this game, or the NES in general, was when we went on road trips. And playing this game reminds me a lot of just sitting in the van, making trips to South Carolina to go see my grandmother for various holidays and different occasions, and just playing this game to pass the time. Anyways, this game has various different missions that you'll see throughout. This one that we're in right now is a dogfight mode, and I believe it plays after every main mission. And the reason for this is so you can get credits to buy weapons and upgrade your cannon for a faster firing rate. So you really want to try to get as many planes as you can, because you really want to get that upgraded cannon as soon as possible. The first mission we did was destroy the enemy base. There are 4 of them, and the story behind this game is that aliens have invaded, and they're going to destroy the Earth. And they have like this massive mothership type deal, but it can't be destroyed unless you take out its defenses, which are the 4 enemy bases. As well, you need a secret weapon, as you see that little red box with the, looks like a missile inside of it. That's a 2-part missile that you need to put together in order to defeat the mothership. Here we have another little gameplay section, which is dock the space station. It's really simple. You just line up with the hole, and I'm trying not to make this sound awkward, but it's kind of like how in 2001: A Space Odyssey, it reminds me of how they're like spinning to dock with that station. Anyways, we have various items here we can buy with the credits we have. As you can see, I have 30 credits at the moment. Here we have the AIM-54 Phoenix. These, I believe you can only use in the dogfight mode. Basically, you press B and it locks onto a target, you press B again and it shoots the missile. You have to be pretty quick about it as well, because if you don't fire the missile in time, you'll miss pretty easily. Here we have the Maverick AGM. I believe these are just standard missiles that you use in the like overhead top view mode. You just simply tap B to fire those. Here's the cannon, which I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. I'm going to upgrade to level 3. Oh no, I can upgrade to level 4. Okay. Or maybe I did upgrade to level 3. And 4 is the next one I can get. Anyways. So, all this does is just increase your firepower, which is definitely something you want to get. These are Hawk Bombs. You press and hold B, and then release to fire these. So, we already have 6, as you can see. You can hold a total of 12. As for these, you can hold 4. And I believe you can hold 4 of these as well. So, you're really limited on these items, but they are very powerful, and definitely, like, don't hold back. Use them. I tend to kind of be conservative with them, but really, you get plenty of chances to get a lot of credits and to restock your ammo, so there's really no reason to hold back on firing these, because they really are useful. I'll try to show them off, too. Anyways, here we are leaving the space station. Whee! Alright, so this is mission 2, drop supplies and crosses. So we gotta deliver these little packages to 2 locations on this map. In this mode, you actually have to worry about a fuel gauge. So basically, if you miss your target, the stage will loop back around and give you multiple chances. But you do still have to worry about your fuel running out. So this always used to give me in trouble as a kid, but all of the drop locations are right after that little Sphinx structure guy, so it kind of gives you a warning on when it's going to come up. And the easiest way to do it for me is to just fly close to the ground and press B when you're right over the hole. That seems to be the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, you're going to have to kind of judge where you are in relation to your shadow on the ground. And you'll have to hit the B button early to drop the package, because it kind of has its own little momentum. It's hard to explain. I don't ever do it. Okay, here we have the dogfight section again. Except this time we have enemy planes that shoot missiles at us. As we get further on into the game, these will become much harder, because you'll have planes firing at you from behind and from the front. These ones from the front are pretty easy to dodge, but as you'll see later in the game, I tend to just avoid those planes in general that fire the missiles, because they suck. It's really hard to dodge them if you're not, like, completely on the opposite end of the screen from them. So there I just used one of the AIM 54 missiles. I guess I can show another one off. Oh geez, that was close. Usually I try to use the lock-on missiles for planes that are like coming towards you in that diagonal, because they're kind of hard to hit. Anyways, that went pretty well. Oops, I forgot to do the overlay off. Sorry about that. Anyways, now we're back to docking with the space station so we can buy some more supplies. So, let me get... Really here, I recommend just pressing up and down, because if you start moving left and right, you're going to get all out of whack, and it's really going to be kind of hard to get lined up perfectly in the center like that. Anyways, okay, we got a fully upgraded cannon. I'm going to buy some more of these. And I'll buy some Mavericks, I guess. So yeah, that's all. I really don't use Hawk Bombs that much. I don't think they're, I don't know, that useful. But, yeah, here we have destroyed the second enemy base. And here we go really fast. But as you can see with my upgraded cannon, we can tear crap up. In this stage, and one other, you have this enemy plane that's going to be firing at you. So, oh man. I can never do that with the fast thing. Luckily though, if you die, it slows down for you. Kind of gives you a break. Cut you some slack. But, dang. Wow, I've really got to step up my game here. I can't be dying by flying into those mountains. That is a very bad way to die. As in, it's really stupid. You do get 3 continues, I think, It may be 2 continues. But you kind of have to be fast on your start button. It doesn't give you a lot of time to continue before the game just goes back to the main screen. Yeah, this plane though gives you a lot of points, so you really want to try to kill it as many times as you can. Also, he'll be harassing us. Oh, that was close. As we try to take out this base right here. But yeah, I mean, the upgraded cannon really makes your life a whole lot easier. It's one of the things I never did as a kid. I guess I just didn't realize that you could do it. That, and I typically avoided all the planes during the dogfight sequences, so I never got enough credits to even buy any extra weapons, so that really made it difficult for me to beat this game as a kid. I actually never beat this game as a kid either. I've only beaten this game recently, as in like, I guess a few weeks ago, because I mean, oh geez. I don't know, it just didn't feel right trying to play this game without me ever beating it. I mean, I guess it would have been kind of cool, a cool experience, but I don't know. I feel a lot more comfortable now playing this game that I have beaten it. And in all honesty, I mean, it's not that difficult of a game. I mean, it's challenging, don't get me wrong. As you can see, I've already died 2 times. Very stupidly. But it is what it is, I suppose. Shoot. Should have used one of my homing missiles there. So in typical Rare fashion, the composer of this game is David Wise. If you've ever played the Donkey Kong Country, the original trilogy, he also wrote the music for those games, and they're very good soundtracks, and this game is no exception. This game has fantastic music. I believe I read somewhere that they used some kind of technique that was different, they used a different sound chip or something that was built into the cartridge, and that let them get like this kind of echoey, what do you call it? It starts with a V, I can't think of it. It's like when you're talking to a microphone, it has that echoey sound effect. I'll probably think of it here in a minute. But they did that, and it like really amps up the sound of the music, makes it sound a lot less flat and more textured than most NES games tend to be. So let's buy some hot bombs. Why not? I think I'm actually maxed out on everything. Yeah, I probably haven't really let you listen to the soundtrack very much, but you can look it up on YouTube. It's a fantastic soundtrack. It's really good. Like, I need to like put this on my MP3 player, or maybe burn it on a disc or something so I can play it in my car down the road. I really do love it that much. My favorite themes are the enemy base theme and the shop theme. Those are really good soundtrack pieces. So. Alright, here we have a mission that is pick up the scientist. And for this, the reason we gotta pick up the scientist is because he has part of the secret weapon that we need to destroy the mothership. So, this stage isn't too bad. I'd almost say it's easier than that other destroy the enemy base mission with the fighter plane that we had to dogfight with. There's another level that's similar to this, and that one is a little bit more challenging because you have these like water mines that you have to either shoot them before they blow up and you get to them, or just dodge them in general. Anyways, here we go. This is another like sort of enemy base type boss. it's a bit easier, I'd say. So after you take out all the 4 little eyeballs, you just shoot the cage and you'll rescue the scientist. And look how freaking cute he is when he pops up. All little pixelated man. He gets in the plane and we take off. So, first half of the secret weapon is installed.